Hello everyone. In this week we are going to see the next parts of speech as verb. I hope you all remember the two types of parts of speech. One we completed with the noun and the pronoun, and this week we are going to see what is this verb, right? So a word that indicates an action, an event, or a state of being is called a verb. Okay, so indicates the action that subject is performing by itself or an object. Okay, so a complete sentence must at least contain a subject and a verb. So this is what a sentence, right? Subject and predicate. So that subject should have the subject and subject and a verb. So in this verb, there are action verbs and helping verbs. You should know what is this action verb, what are the words comes under this linking verbs and the helping verbs. Okay, action verbs is like your action. You can jump, run, ride, sing, swim, whatever. The action, you are doing something, action is called action verbs. Okay, you're moving, you're dancing, you're running, you're walking, jogging, these comes under this action verbs. And what are these linking verbs? So that you have to if you are introducing yourself, you are saying that I'm Dr. Parvati. So this am is a linking verb, right? So am, is, are, was, were, become, seen, these are all called linking verbs. Okay, so what are these helping verbs? Okay, these helping verbs are called have, has, had. Do verbs like do, does, did, and modal verbs like can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, must. Yes, so we all know these are all called verb, but you should know what are the action verbs, what are the linking verbs, and the helping verbs. Okay, we usually called have, has, adverbs, do verbs, and modal verbs. Okay, so this is what verb, and there are another part, that is regular verbs and irregular verbs. So in this regular verbs, they can further be divided into two categories. Okay, see, for example, verbs whose simple past and past participle forms end with d or ed, it's called regular verbs. Okay, so Sarah walked towards me and embraced me. Okay, even walk is a verb. So when it added with ed, right, we used to say that is simple past or past participle. Even that verb has simple past and also the past participle. So these are the word called regular verbs. Okay, so the word which doesn't have the adding ed, right? So these are all called irregular verbs. Verbs whose simple past and participle are constructed differently. Okay, instead of adding d or ed, that constructed differently. Like Jamil came to meet me. Look at this your verb is come. When it turned into past tense, it is came, right? So this is different, constructed in different way. So this is called irregular verbs. Okay, you should understand what is this regular verbs and irregular verbs. Okay, fine. So this is called regular verbs and irregular verbs. So the next parts of speech is adverbs. So adverb is a descriptive word that gives more information about a verb, adjective, or another adverb. So this is called adverb. Okay, you are explaining the verb in a detailed manner. Okay, so I can say that see, the baby sleeps. The baby sleeps. Okay, so sleeps well. That is sleep. That is verb. The baby has a sound sleep. Okay, so how the baby is sleeping? The baby is sleeping very soundly, that is deeply. The baby is sleeping well. So you're using the word sound sleep. Okay, so you're explaining, you're giving descriptive word that gives more information about the verb. This is called adverb. Okay, so in this adverb, you can see, look at this WH questions like when, where. You're giving more explanation to the verb. Okay, when she's coming, she's coming tomorrow. She already came, right? Otherwise she'll come later. I'll talk to you later. I need the guys to meet me now. Okay, you are very specifically, you are giving explanation more deeply. Okay, if you want someone want to meet you, you are explaining that you want to meet me. If you want to meet me tomorrow, otherwise just come here, we'll go there. You can you can see anywhere. You can get those things everywhere. Okay, so these are all, you're giving the more explanation. Okay, so I can say that Rekha is a fast runner, right? So she's a runner. How she runs? She runs very fast. Okay, she can done the work very quickly. Okay, so watch your steps, carefully, right? So these are all the words comes under adverb. Okay, to what extent? Like very, extremely. Oh, that work was extremely good. Okay, she's quite good. Okay, so these are all called quite well. So these are all called adverbs. You are specifically descriptively giving explanation to the verb. That is called adverb. Okay, your next parts of speech is adjective. So what is this adjective? Adjective is explaining a noun. Okay, in a deep manner. Okay, so look at this. So adjectives are words that modify or describe nouns or pronouns, providing additional information about their characteristic or qualities. For example, I can say that there is a beautiful house. Okay, this beautiful house, it's an adjective. House is a noun. You are saying that house is very beautiful, so this is called adjective. You are describing the noun. And I can say that there is a spacious white house. So you are explaining that house is very spacious and that is white in color. So you're giving more explanation, or you're giving additional information about the house. So these are all called adjectives, right? See, spacious, beautiful, intelligent, right? So there are some types of adjectives. One is quantitative adjectives, demonstrative adjectives, possessive adjectives. Okay, in this quantitative adjectives, you can say that many, few, several. Okay, demonstrative adjectives, you can say that this, that, these, those. And possessive adjectives, you can say that my, your, his, it's, out, there. So these are all called adjectives, and these are all types of adjectives. So thank you guys. I'll catch you I'll catch you with the next my lecture video. Thank you.